How do you find the volume of cylinders? This is for chapter section 11-4, and this is the second video for this chapter section. And we will answer the question, how do you find the volume of cylinders? Here's a reminder of how your note should be set up. We already did video title number 1. This is video title number 2. Put a star. And then there's no title 3. Make sure you complete your summary, which should be 3 to 4 sentences where you answer both of these questions. Let's review volume of a prism. Another way to look at this problem was to take the area of the base, meaning bottom of the figure, and then multiplying by the height. And solving it in this way lets us apply the method to other shapes as well. Let me go ahead and make this a little small. There we go. You're missing some parts. So remember that the volume of a prism was area of the base, which is length times width, and then we have the area of the base times height, which then gives us the volume. And now let's see if we can use that to help us find the volume of some cylinders. Here's example number 1. This also works for finding the volume of cylinders. The volume is area of the base times height, and the area of this base is a circle, and the area of a circle is pi r squared. So if we do pi r squared, we get the area of the base, which is 28.26. Then we take the area of the base and multiply it by the height, and we have our volume by multiplying those two numbers, and we have 141.3 cubic meters. So notice that we had to do the area of the base, which is pi r squared. There's another formula you had to remember from learning before. And then we just multiply by the height and we get the area of the cylinders, which is why we discuss volume of cylinders and volume of prisms together. And we also do the same when we talk about surface area. Here is example number 2. Finding volumes. We're going to find the volume of the right cylinder, this cylinder here. So notice how I have the steps here. You want to write down the steps and make sure you have the work. We found the area of the base, which is pi r squared, and we got 64 pi. Then we multiply that by the height, and then we had 384 pi inches cubed, or you can convert your answer into decimals and round it to the nearest hundredth. Now it depends on what they ask for your answer to be. If they ask for you to put it in pi, it would be this answer here, and if they ask for it and they tell you to round for a decimal place, it would be this answer here. Now try this one on your own, and here should be your answer. So once you try and you've done the work, and if you get this answer, you're good, you're correct, and you've kind of given yourself a self-check. A great way to practice would be to do some problems out of your book for this section as well, and bring any questions you have to class. You are now prepared to answer this question. How do you find the volume of cylinders? Remember that we used the volume of a prism to help us find the volume of the cylinder. How did we do that? Go ahead and discuss and write your summary for these notes.